Hey guys, this is Ready Up Go, and welcome back to Let's Play Spongebob Squarepants Movie the Game, part number 4. In the last part, we did the driving level, Sandwich Driving 101, and completed all of the challenges there. And in this part, we are going to go to the next level, 3,000 miles to Shell City, top Latrio Towers. Let's go. Alright, so in the last part, we gained the move for SpongeBob called the Bash, which is a basic uppercut thingy used for environmental stuff to get through the level. And now, alright, we have an upgrade point, so let's upgrade our Bash here. I would upgrade Cartwheel, but there's no purpose for it. This, however, there is a purpose for. A Macho Bash Glove. It sticks to things and then detonates. So it's basically a timer on the glove. So now we can hit this thing, and it'll detonate after a set amount of time, as shown right there, or we can stick something with it and then press Y for it to immediately detonate. Alright, over here we get a new enemy, which are these floating dudes. Floaters, I guess. And you can't hit them with your normal attack. You have to hit them with the Bash, which if you have level 2 Bash, it insta-kills them. However, if you have level 1 Bash, you have to hit them on the Tuchus twice. Not that hard to do. They have a ranged vomit attack, which you can use that to ricochet at them using your standard attack level 2. But if their vomit does hit you, you'll get all slidey. Too much in this game is slidey, like slippery. It's not focused enough, I guess. But there's also now floating plankton balloon crates, which can only be destroyed with the Bash. Now here's something I hadn't mentioned before, which is there is one basic difference between SpongeBob and Patrick other than the moves they can learn, and that's the fact that SpongeBob can use his attack, his karate spin, in midair. Patrick cannot use the star spin in midair, for whatever weird reason. And every one of these balloon crates gives you 10 points per time you hit it. So you can get a lot of points by destroying all of these. Now, there's one downside to the exploding glove, and now that I think about it, I probably shouldn't have gotten it yet. I probably should have spent it on the cartwheel. But I'm okay with it. The thing about it is that there's something later that gives you like 50, it gives you a 50 weight that you can only get if you didn't get the detonator. But whatever, it's not that big a deal. Alright, now with these guys, you can actually stick them with the detonator, have them go towards the other floater, and detonate it to kill both of them at the same time. Which you wouldn't think you would be able to do, but you can. So, pretty easy. Alright, get my 10 weight. Can we just... probably with a later move. Fail. Come up there. Now I need the cheeseburger, and now I cannot get to said cheeseburger. But there's another one over here, so no problem. Now, I've been trying to call them Krabby Patties, but they're cheeseburgers. It's too long to say Krabby. It takes forever to say Krabby Patty in my book. Krabby Patty. What? That took a second and a half. Too long. Cheeseburger. Still faster. Because it reminds me of lolcats. Because, you know, screw the rules, I have sandwich. That is just genius. I'm amazed that my brain was able to come up with it. Alright, over here is one of the level's extras. Not hard to get. It's just over that direction. Also, I need to go off camera and get that one extra that you cartwheel to in I'm Ready Depression. I should go get that off camera. I think I'll do that in between this part and the next part. Maybe, maybe not. I'm also fairly lazy and I can just say it's there and not ever get it. I have no problem with that. Alright, now, this floater is gonna float over here, and I don't think he's gonna move, is he? Nope. Alright. No, then he goes and moves. But up here is a secret 10 weight that you can only get if you destroy the crates right and jump on the balloons. Alright, kill you. Alright, now over here is a new mechanic, which is the upside down buttons, which can only be hit with the Bash. Which, I like how SpongeBob's glove turns from a boxing glove to a freaking metal glove of fury, which is what it shall be called now, Metal Glove of Fury. Alright. awesome guitar music in the background that I just noticed. Anyways, I'd never explained the checkpoints, but they're checkpoints. What do I need to explain? And Plankton has apparently felt the need to put bucket heads on the jellyfish. Why? I don't know. I mean, they still act the same, but now they have buckets. Whatever, I'm not gonna question it. Alright, cheeseburger! Because I can have cheeseburger. Alright, here's this level's version of the hammer sweeper enemy, whatever you want to call them. And then over, I think that's, if I remember correctly, there is a challenge over here. I think it's the challenge that I'm thinking of. Alright, from over here, yep, Spongeball. This is the Spongeball challenge, which, if you guys ever played like the GameCube Monkey Ball games, this works the same, except of course the controls are slippery. Horribly, horribly slippery. But it's basically just an obstacle course, which is, again, it's a lot like Monkey Ball for the GameCube. Except the controls are a lot more slippery, of course, because everything in this game needs to be slippery. It's actually not that bad. Whatever. It's fairly easy. Basically, you just move forward in Spongebob mode. You can't jump, and it's basically you just move along the ground using everything to get by. Wanted to get over that in one shot. But there's fans, and there's moving blocks, and there's these platforms, which you can only sit on them for a second, and then you have to get off of them, or otherwise they fall. If you fall off the course, you are returned to the beginning of the course, all the way to the beginning, no matter how far you are, which I think is stupid. Because I've gotten to the end of this course and then died multiple times at that giant fan that we see over there. It is a pain. It just, because as you'll see here in a second, under it is platforms that make you keep moving, which means you can't wait. You have to be up here and then wait for it. Wait for it. Right now, right now, right now. Right when the fan blade hits the bottom, right now, then you can run and then you can run and you'll most likely make it. Alright, and then Goofy Goober token, of course, for our troubles. Not too hard to get. I think also in this level is one of my favorite types of challenges, but there's so few. I think there's like 3 SpongeBob levels. They should have had more. And there's like 3 combat arenas. I think there might be 3 of every challenge. I think. I don't know. I don't remember offhand. I hardly remember any of this game anyways. But up here, we need to hit every single one of these platforms to be able to make it. Which, for this part, I remember as playing this as a kid, like back when it first came out. I had trouble with this level because I got the detonator and I didn't know you could press Y to detonate it, so I was waiting for it, and then everything reset while I was waiting for it to detonate, and it kept screwing me up until I figured out that you can press Y to make it detonate. And over here are fog pipes, which for whatever reason, steam hurts you in this game, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But whatever, I'm cool with it. Alright, now over here is what I was talking about with I shouldn't have gotten the detonator, because as you saw, there's a 50 weight above those 2 balloons that we can now not get unless we do that. Question mark? I have no idea what I just did, but I enjoy it. Oh hey, look at that! You can get up here with the detonator, maybe. Maybe? Oh, come on, this better work. Oh, that's lame. You can't get up there without if the crates are in the wrong position. That's lame. Whatever. That's out 50. I mean, we'll get another 50. We just got another 50 right there, if not more. Alright, here's this level's enemy spawners, which is designed to look like an outhouse. Which I've always wondered, why are outhouses portrayed as having the crescent moon on the door? Maybe to let the smell of the crap out of the outhouse? Huh. Anyway, over here, this button leads to another challenge, which is called Bouncy, Bouncy, Bouncy. Oh, they're called Tasks. Whatever, challenge. And it's basically trampoline all the way over there. And we get a Goofy Goober token. However, there's also another challenge that this challenge leads to. And I like this. How the trampoline give you a huge jump. It's just cool. I think. I think it's a top-down perspective, which is a good song also. Top Down is a song by Swizzy Beats, I think. I don't know, it's a rap song. Good song. Alright, so there's our token, which easy to get. And you can get that token. And then over here is another challenge, which is throughout here. It's in here. This is the Bungee challenge. There's a couple of these throughout the game. Let's unlock that box real quick, and then I think we can hit like one of the middle ones to destroy everything right there at once. Which, if we do that, we get a secret. I totally forgot about that one. Alright, jump on the bungee hook to activate the Spongebob bungee, which SpongeBob is suspended from his undies, and we can see his sponge ass, which, not cool. Not gay for sponges, not at all. But it's basically a bungee challenge. It's pretty simple. You press A to dive into every one of these targets. Alright, this room has like fog in it, and it's hard not to get hit by the fog, because even if you don't dive, you're likely to be hit by it. Alright, you win! Alright. Before we die here, I really want these 5 weights! That sucked. Alright, first death. More weights. Maybe not. Maybe they reset. I don't know. Alright, now we have enough to upgrade. No, I'm not going to upgrade that. I'm going to upgrade SpongeBob's health, because SpongeBob is a greedy bastard like that. Alright, 1 unit of additional health. Now he has 4 cheeseburgers, as shown there, except one of them is already missing, of course. The unfortunate thing about the bungee challenge is you have to wait for SpongeBob to jump back up before you can dive again. Alright, and also for this one, you can hide under the target, I guess, if you really want to also evade the superheated steam. Which, if it were superheated, you would expect it to come from undersea vents, which go to like the center of the Earth. But no, they're just like out of just random holes in the bungee. And then return box turns you back to the beginning. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Alright, so now we're over here. And this jump returns us all the way back to where the challenge started. And more enemies spawn. Die. Die. Told you to die. Which means you should die. Give me 10 points, I think it gives you. Oh, I'm gonna go retry this because it's over here, and because these balloons are going to give me some points. Which is cool. Alright. Now, let's see if I can do this right this time. Haha! That should be a lot better than what I was trying to do. Look at that magic! Haha! I always thought you could never get that with the detonator. But I proved myself wrong, and I am happy about it because now I have a lot more weight, which is cool. Alright, now this button is moving, which I was about to say it's not hard to get, but then I blatantly missed the button completely, which is just fantastic. I blame the Elpier's curse. That's what I blame. And then it destroys this rock wall with giant hunks of rock that are, you know, Phantom Rock. That sounds like an awesome metal band. Phantom Rock. I should tell that to my friend. My friend and I, we seem to be able to come up... We have the innate ability to come up with amazing metal band names. And some of the ones we can come up with, Heavy Therapy, Delicious Crab Meat, Realm of Analysis, which not so much a metal band name, just a band name, but still awesome, nonetheless. I'm gonna kill you, and then I'm gonna go over here. Here's my favorite type of challenge in this game, which is called the Floating Block Challenge. And just like the name implies, it has to deal with floating blocks, which are like, they're pretty much indigenous to only these types of levels. That's you won't see blocks any other place in the entire game other than the challenges. But you do these with Patrick, which means you don't get the tiny boost you get from using your attack in midair, because you can't use your attack in midair. Which I suppose is reserved. The reason you can't do that is because you have to press B in midair, which is reserved for an attack you get later, if I remember correctly. But basically, this is a test of your platforming skills. Remember, you have the double jump, and my technique with the double jump is it's basically jump at the exact point in your jump in which you're at the lowest point. Don't double jump right away. Go boing and then boing, because you'll get a little more distance that way. Just less height. If you're going for height though, it's probably for, you know, specific things in the game. Alright, now we come up to these turning blocks, which really aren't that bad until they are constantly moving. In which case you have to run against the rhythm of the block. And then this one's turning vertically instead of horizontally, which are up here. These aren't that bad. You just have to jump every time the block turns to the next surface. Because crap. Dough. Anyways, now the crappiest thing about the block challenges is that you get returned back to the last checkpoint, which is between segments of different block types. Basically, your timer keeps going, even though you're dead. So your timer never stops. You just have to keep going. It's really mean, I think. Because you're timed throughout the entire thing, and it's just like, oh, well, you're on a timer, so I'm gonna be mean about it. We're almost near the end anyways, though. And then this might be bad for people who get motion sickness. Right here, you're inside of a giant turning cube, which is making me dizzy, and I never get dizzy from video games. That's pretty bad. These ice cube blocks are gone the second you step on them, so work fast. And there we go, Goopy Goop token. Not hard, not hard. Pretty easy, actually. Alright, what time are we at? We are at... Oh my gosh! We're at 16, we're almost at 17 minutes. Well, I'm probably not even gonna get this level done in this video if that's how far we are already. Jeez. I thought I wasn't gonna make that jump there because SpongeBob delayed when he was grabbing the ledge. That's no good. And over here, happens only once in the level. You'll only be brought over here once. You'll never be back here ever again. It's an area that you can only get to when you're first playing through the level, which I think is strange, but whatever. Not that big a deal. Alright, I'm gonna kill all the enemies for the points, and you have to use the bash to destroy these outhouses, basically. Not that hard. And somehow I have already destroyed both of them, even though I only remember destroying the one right there. Whatever, I'm cool with it. Don't care. Jump over here. Now you can't get back until you hit this button, which for whatever reason creates platforms back over there. Now that trampoline is never going to appear again. I don't know why they did that, but I do remember playing through this level when I needed points on a previous playthrough of this game. Playing through this level for more points, and you just couldn't get over there again. I just think it was really strange that you could just never be over there again. But whatever. Destroy some things for some points, of course. Here's another Porto head, which we can use to transform into Patrick, which we're going to have to use here. Alright, now jump into here, and then you might be like, well, why'd you transform into Patrick? Well, now we're going to want to backtrack, and now I remember why there's platforms going back over there. It's for over here. There's a secret cave right here. And this is the Patrick Get Steam, so we have to use Patrick specifically for this level. Make sure you get the return box, because if it's not active, you ain't getting back with the return box at the end of this. But basically, as the name implies, this is a Steam-based challenge for Patrick. You can only do this as Patrick, as indicated by the ice cube at the beginning, that you can only get to with Patrick. Because this is not Sparta, this is Patrick. This is Sandwich! Yes, Sandwich. Because screw the rules, I have Sandwich. Oh god, Steam, Steam, fire hot. Coughing. Evolution of lung cancer. Coughing, blood, wheezing for air. Ugh. And now I have the hiccups. That is just fantastic. Jump, damn you. Alright, so we already have 13 tokens, which is pretty good. I feel like I'm gonna hiccup again. It is a matter of self-control. I will not hiccup. I refuse. Hiccups shall not defeat to fit me. Yes, because I just made a word up. And we died. But we keep our token, so that's all good. Go, go, go. Oh crap, these things, I cannot destroy them now. Run. Run for your life. Run like your life depends on it, which it kind of does. Alright, teleport back to SpongeBob because, yes. Because screw the teleport, I have sandwich. I think I've come up with my first catchphrase. In my third LP, I finally came up with a catchphrase. That is just amazing. Because, you know, screw the rules, I have sandwich. Not that there's any rules for catchphrases, but whatever. I'm cool with it! Even though my catchphrase is simply a modified version of someone from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged series. But I'm okay with it. Perfectly okay with it. Anyway, here's the end of the level right here, so... This level's only gonna be one video. Just as long as the video's not past 25 minutes. I'm good. Alright, that's the end of the level right there. And collect our token. It is 9 o'clock. I'm gonna go to bed after this episode, maybe. Maybe I'll do one more. It's a possibility. Alright, so that was the level, and now we are in the next level, which is the first sliding level.
I found one last spot with those ugly plankton propaganda towers.
Alright, so now, the basis of the last level was we had to destroy radio towers using our bash move to hit the buttons to destroy them, which, if you're conducting an evil plan, why would you have buttons to destroy what you're using to conduct your evil plan? So confused. But in this level, we're still destroying radio towers, but now in sliding format, which you're going to see not in this part, you're going to see this in the next episode. So this is Ready Up, I'll see you guys in part number 5 of Let's Play Spongebob Squarepants Movie the Game. I'm getting better at saying that every time. Alright, this is Ready Up, and yeah, later folks.